depths of the oceans, and he describes there, I was there, and there were hills and mountains there. At one time, science taught that at the bottom of the ocean, everything has been flat. One of the beautiful discoveries that I like is the hot springs that you can find at the bottoms of the oceans. Until recently, we have discovered hot water springs at the bottom of the ocean. Now listen to what the Bible says in Job 38:16. Were you there? Have you entered into the springs of the sea? Isn't that just a beautiful picture? The Bible is not about science, but my friends, the Bible is not against science. The Bible is not a science book. The Bible, like I said, is a book about the state of mankind separated from a holy God because of his sin. Man is spiritually dead and needs to be brought back to life. The treasures of the snowflake. Each snowflake is unique, one of a kind in creation. And my friend, no two snowflakes are ever alike. What does the Bible say in Job 38:22? Have you entered into the treasure of the snow, or have you seen the treasures of the hail? The beauty of a snowflake. Again, frozen water floats. It's a fact that when water turns to ice, it's less dense and hence it floats on the surface of the water. Listen to what the Bible says in Job 38:30. The waters are hid as a stone, and the face of the deep is frozen. It's a beautiful thing. The waters, my friend, are hid with a stone. In other words, the water is frozen up like a hard rock. It doesn't sink to the bottom because ice obviously expands, becomes less dense, and hence floats. The paths of the sea, just like you heard the one scientist, in Psalms 8:8, there are paths in the ocean. In Psalms 8:8 it says, the fowl of the air and the fish of the sea, and whosoever passes through the paths of the sea. And you realize now that a scientist told you on this video that a man mapped out all the paths, all the currents of the ocean, and they're still being used today. The earth is wearing and breaking down. The earth is slowly wearing and breaking down. In Psalms 102:25-26, of old hast thou laid the foundations of the earth, and the heavens are the work of your hand. They shall perish, but you will endure forever. I mean, everything is made from nothing. Not at all. God created everything from nothing. One of the laws of thermodynamics is you can't make something from nothing. And the second one is everything rusts, decays, and is getting old. And is losing its strength, its ability to think, its longevity of life. Evolutionists teach that things are getting better. Because, friends, think about it. From the algae on the side of the rock to modern intelligent man, evolution teaches that things are getting better. But science says things are getting worse. They're not getting better. It's decaying. In Romans 1:20, from the invisible things of him, from the creation of the world, are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his external power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. The universe is unfolded like a scroll. The Big Bang is a possible theory, but regardless, we know the universe is expanding. That's what you'll learn on TLC. I mean, think about it. Who covers us with light as a garment? Who stretches out the heavens? The heavens, my friends, like a curtain. The 8th day circumcision. You know, Jewish kids were circumcised on the 8th day. In Genesis 17, verses 12, it says they were to circumcise on the 8th day. Did you know that your body produces vitamin K only beginning on the 8th day of your creation? I mean, think about it. The signs in the skies. Watch the sun and stars in the sky. In Psalms 104:19, he appointed the moon for season, and the sun knows his going down. Science, my friend, lines right up with the Bible. To the contrary of what evolutionists are telling you today, the Bible has taught these scientific facts long before man even discovered them on his own, rather than looking to the book of life.
Were thousands of animals actually taken on board an immense boat to survive a devastating flood? How could one boat, even an immense one, shelter all the species of the animals in the world today? How could 8 people have cared for and fed all of those animals at sea during that entire year?
Why do we get some reports that people have claimed to have seen the Ark on Mount Ararat, yet dozens of well-financed expeditions have gone up there looking for it and have come back empty-handed? Either it's up there or it's not.
In 1959, we were flying jet fighters over Mount Ararat when we spotted what was said to be Noah's Ark. It appeared to be a barge-like structure, a large boxcar type design. It definitely appeared to be man-made.
One time I was hitting a layer of ice with my axe when I heard a hollow echo. We dug and made a hole big enough to crawl through. Inside, we noticed the walls and the floor were not stones or dirt, but made from wood. It was not a cave at all.
High on a mountaintop in eastern Turkey, hidden beneath an icy glacier, is an important link to our distant past. Reports say it is a 5,000-year-old wooden ship with stalls and cages on board.
A French demolition engineer named Fernand Navarra first became interested in the Ark while serving in the military as a young man. Navarra began the first of a series of expeditions to Mount Ararat in 1952.
My Kurdish guides had abandoned me at the lower level of the mountain, and so I tried my best to proceed on my own. I was not able to find the Ark exposed, but I did see a massive dark shape frozen under the glacier ice. I knew then I would have to return to discover what it could be.
Navarra did return in July of 1955, accompanied by his young son, Raphael. What we see here is actual footage filmed by Fernand Navarra and his son during their expedition.
1955 was a warm year with a great glacial mudback. I know if I had a chance to reach the Ark, it would be now.
It was Raphael who first spotted something. Navarra carefully lowered himself deep into a crevasse at the 13,500-foot level.
The wood was easy to see, but was frozen into the ice. Still then, I had no idea how big it was.